Part 5, Golden Wind. We're actually good to go. We're good to go. We are good to go. So yes, actually cover episode 19 of JoJo Part 5, Golden Wind. As we in episode 18 was really freaking good, I must say. We actually got into the actual White Album arc of JoJo Part 5. It has been one of my favourite arcs, the whole entirety of JoJo Part 5. It is very freaking good, and also, they actually adapted Giorgio absolutely perfectly. Even down to his actual rant, it was perfect. I must say, it was buonissimo. Buonissimo, JoJo. So yes, I'm actually excited to see what actually doesn't free happen in this episode, because, boy, if Iron Credits actually happens to have another iconic moment of Part 5 as well, so, oh boy, JoJo Part 5 is the iconic part of JoJo, really, when you think about it. So yeah, I'm really damn excited to see what actually doesn't free happen. So anyway, it's actually put on Twitter, actually gone live. Actually can find my mouse, that is. There we go. So, on Twitter actually gone live. For JoJo Part 5, Golden Wind, Episode 19. And with that, are we good to go? Are we good to go? On that front, we're good to go. On this front, are we good to go? No, we're not. Twitch, you betrayed me once again. What do you keep on doing this to me? What do you keep on doing this to me? I think we're good to go now. We're good to go. So, anyway, let's get straight on the road. So in 3, 2, 1. I saw this thing absolutely now. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Misa and Giorno are currently going to the sea. Or river, I guess, in this context. Giorno's like, yes. And there he goes. Absolutely flown across the thing. You know what clearly didn't happen here? The one thing that didn't actually happen, I'm actually like, Giorno, why? He did not stroke the good luck Bruno curtains. That's what happened. That's why. You got to stroke the good luck Bruno curtains, otherwise you just don't get anywhere. Oh man, Giorgio's arc is great though. I love Giorgio's arc. It's just, I mean, there's not one single arc. I guess Malone's arc is kind of like the one, but there's no single arc in this part that's actually kind of like, every single arc's really freaking good. It's absolutely fantastic, I must say. It's just, Part 5 is just so freaking good. I say every single week, but it just is. Oh man. But yeah, I believe this episode actually ends on the most iconic moment, or one of the most iconic moments. I said every single week as well at this point. It's just way too many. This part has so many good parts to it. Oh man. I also believe we're like really close to finding out the big boy as well. If I remember correctly as well. There's like one more arc after this, I believe. So I imagine the OP will change soon as well. Oh man, I love this part so much. It's so freaking good. Though I do appreciate the tease we got last week though of the big boy. I was like, ooh, different productions. That tease. That tease. I love it. I love that tease. And also, we've got Risotto Justice as well. Risotto Justice is the best. We get more of that boy, I am happy. Meester is on it. Meester is on it. He knows what he's doing. He's got it. Clearly, he has the good luck Bruno curtains. He's got a sled. The man's on the sled. Okay, at this point in life, tell me, in what other show do you find a dude in a river fighting another dude with another dude, which is internally freezing, and then the boy gets some grass, turns it into a goddamn sled? Where'd you find that? Else. I'll wait. I'll wait. The boy's got some swimming skills as well. The boy's on the swimming skills. And that's how it's done. And that's how it's done. I actually can't get past the fact they actually called White Album White Ice as well. It's like it's the gang of really weird name changes at this point when it comes to JoJo. Much like JoJo in a nutshell, really. That plan was so obtuse it actually worked. Science with JoJo. Science with JoJo. For a second I was like, did he just make a Hellraiser reference just then? I was like, did he just make a Hellraiser reference just then? I thought, no, I can't, it can't be. Can't be. Oh, I love that boy. He is the JoJo man. He is the JoJo man. He's got skates! You can't get a boy on skates! It's impossible! That's your first mistake. He's on skates. If only he actually clicked the sled. It is the Bruno man. It is the Bruno man. It is really nice to actually kind of get some more information on the backstories of these characters as well. It makes them so much more fleshed out. It's my boy in the background as well. It's my boy in the background. It would appear you actually found the true man's world. Oh, that panel. That panel. Christ, on a bicycle. Does everyone see what I mean now by the blood fountain meme? It's because everyone's a blood fountain in part 5. Also, it happens to be extremely elaborate. I love it, though. What I should be saying is, Misa, you need your blood for God's sake, but dude, like, come on. It's like, you need your blood, fam. Boy. Absolute boy. Oh, there's the panel. There is the panel, boys. My boy you just witnessed John Giovanna be the best boy ever. That boy has obtained the good luck Bruno curtains. I absolutely love this show so much. This show is so good. Oh no. They're actually adapting it. The absolute mad lads. I can't believe it. They actually adapted it. The absolute mad lads at their productions actually adapted that line. I can't believe it. We're living in the timeline. This is the timeline. Oh my god, that episode was brilliant. Oh. I can't believe how good the show actually is. It's just, there's JoJo Part 5, and then there's JoJo Part 5 of the anime. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's after credit scenes as well. Boy! We're getting spoiled this week. Spoiled, I say, this week on JoJo. Oh man, yes. Can't wait to see. Will we get the boy himself? Is a boy gonna appear? Will he actually finally appear? After the tease last week, we actually finally get the boy. Oh man, this show is so good. Giorno's just buonissimo. Its anime is buonissimo. Day productions, buonissimo. Bruno curtains, buonissimo. They are teasing me! Oh no! The boy has so much swag, he actually disappeared completely. Oh man, it's actually happening. We're actually getting to the boss. I actually can't believe the boy himself has so much swag. He actually disappeared out of the scene completely. He was like, boy, I'm out of it. It's like, wow, alrighty. Alrighty, my lad. Oh, God, the episode was just absolutely incredible. Bellissimo. Bellissimo, JoJo. I just love Ghiacchio's fight so much. It's just so freaking good, I must say, because it kind of pits you against like kind of is it elemental? Would that kind of count? I guess in a way, kind of a saying. Puts you against the elements, basically, in a way. It's one of the really cool things about this part so far, is that it has the elements against you as well. Some things you would seem as like not the biggest thing in the universe is actually trying to be the biggest thing in the universe. It's actually kind of cool because then they actually have to figure out for themselves how to defeat this out of normal means. And it's one of those things I kind of always appreciated about this part is the fact that there's more thought to it, actually how they get out of the fight. I mean, at the end of it, like, that's freaking elaborate, but you're like, that's freaking cool though. It's just so well done. It's so intricately done. It's really cool. I like this fight because of it. It's one of those things, and Ghiaccio is a freaking good villain as well. Like, one of the things this part's got going for it more than any other part is the minor villains are fantastic. Like, it probably has the best minor villains besides probably part 7, really. Like, it's one of those things that the minor villains in this part are so good. Like, oh, and Ghiaccio's not even one of the best ones so far. I mean, there's even better later on. It's just, oh my god, this part is so good. And also then, it's just one of those things that kind of then paves and carves the path also for Giorno once again, because as we've always stated beforehand, it's always that power struggle between Giorno and Bruno, that how one sees the other and how everyone else sees them. And I believe this episode actually kind of paves the way for Giorno to actually become, like, kind of in his own way the protagonist, because, again, theoretically speaking, both Bruno and Giorno are kind of protagonists because you kind of get in both storylines at the exact same time. One kind of the backstory, and now actually one is the forestory. But also as time goes on, they kind of do in theory kind of overlap each other and actually become like the protagonists as time goes on. There's sometimes when Bruno kind of takes over and Giorno takes over, but this episode actually kind of brought Giorno back and actually kind of made him the actual protagonist once again. And I actually do appreciate how they do it because it kind of feels organic to the actual storyline. It feels like it's kind of like it's doing it in kind of a way that it feels genuine to what's actually going on here. It feels genuine to actually how they would see Giorno. It's not as if it's like instant like, well, he's cool, I like him, let's actually bring him into the group. No, everyone's kind of like, hey mate, is that dude cool? Like, it's one of those things, he has to prove himself, and this episode actually kind of allowed him to prove to Mista that he is the good fam. It's one of those things that I kind of like it because of that reason. It's the fact that he actually has to prove to people that he has his resolve, that he actually wants to accomplish what he wants to accomplish. He's not just there for decoration. He's not there just to be the boy. He's actually there to be the boy. It's one of those things. It feels nice, the actual plot itself. I actually kind of like how they do it. It's like, it's one of those things, and Bruno kind of does it as well. Bruno kind of does his own kind of like way that he goes, hey mate, wait a second, I'm Bruno, I'm the boy as well. And he actually then takes over as well. He just kind of like, yeah, I can sit here and watch these two just kind of be the protagonists of their own kind of storylines as well. It's one of those things I actually kind of like it because you kind of do in free get both. You kind of get two storylines in a way. It's actually just, it feels good. It feels good towards the plot, and I like it. It's one of those things. It just kind of feels great, and it's actually kind of one of those things. This episode kind of brings back Giorno to the point that actually doesn't free become the protagonist once again. But yeah, then Bruno's still not kind of out of the limelight. It's the problem. It's not as if they're actually kind of sunning Bruno at all, because Bruno's still there, and he's just the boy still. He is the good luck Bruno Curtains. So it's actually kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It also kind of then proves that Mista actually kind of isn't free, just is a cool character really as well. Because again, we kind of proved that he's a cool fam still, but this actually also kind of proved that he is the cool fam. Like, he actually kind of is, because he actually has everything you actually kind of like about him. He still has that hot-headedness about him that he doesn't very kind of go in his own way, but in theory, it allows him to actually kind of learn to actually kind of fix his own mistakes sometimes. One of those things that some of these actual fights themselves do in theory kind of expose the flaws within the characters for them to actually kind of then fix them. It's one of those things. It's actually one of those. It's kind of nice because in a way beforehand, fights do in free to progress the storyline instead of actually kind of doing anything else in the actual story or kind of be a roadblock. But here, the actual fights themselves do in free provide entertainment, but they then actually allow the character to actually kind of grow and actually kind of prosper and actually kind of see one another in a different way. It's one of those things. It's kind of nice that these fights do in free have a more kind of character-driven aesthetic to them, more than just the original kind of episodes in part 4 and 3 really. It's kind of nice. It's actually kind of nice. We actually kind of got a catharsis on Misa's actual kind of backstory as well. It was kind of nice because it's one of those things. It kind of then proves to you how much importance Bruno doesn't really have. That then kind of goes back to our whole entire original idea about Bruno kind of actually having his own kind of storyline going on, because it's one of those things. You kind of, while Giorno's storyline's going on, you have the parallel storyline of Bruno and actually how they met and all those kind of things. It actually kind of provides catharsis. And actually kind of then proves to you why it's important to everyone in that group. It's actually kind of nice because it's one of those things that it proves to you. of gives him that saintly kind of aesthetic, but at the same time, he actually isn't a saint. He's kind of just a normal human being. It's one of those things I actually kind of like it because it's kind of a reverse saintly effect, because in other shows they would actually kind of paint him to be the saint, the person, the boy. But here it's like he is the boy, but he's still a human. He's still very human in his own way, and I actually kind of like that. So yeah, I mean, you'll probably see more as time goes on what I mean about how these fights do in free kind of work in tandem to actually kind of progress the characters. But it's really freaking good. I actually really do like how they do it, because it gives you a different kind of outlook on the fights, more than just it being a fight. It's a kind of character-driven kind of character study really as well. Especially for this episode for Mista, and actually how Giorno was actually seen in the group, and also then at the end with Nuntia as well. Poor Nuntia. But yeah, I mean, it only goes up from here on out as well. I said every single week, but really it does. It's just, this part just gets absolutely insane after this point. Oh boy, I can't wait. Can't wake. I'm awake right now. I can't wait. But man, I mean, even we saw the boy at the end as well. We saw the man himself at the end, the big boy as well. So those teasers are good. Their production's giving us those teasers at the end. I'm like, give me some more of those. Give me some more of those teasers. I like those teasers. So yes, that is me done for today. So actually, as always, you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole, then do indeed you want to follow on Twitch, because indeed it's going to be quite a bit. And actually, will then see these streams live. And also, if you want to stay a little bit longer after the whole entire point, then do in free leave a like on YouTube as well, because indeed there's something quite a bit. If you have enjoyed this whole entire stream on YouTube, and leave that like. And also, if you have enjoyed it here on YouTube, and you want to stay a little bit longer after the whole entire point, then do in free leave a sub, because indeed there's something quite a bit. Also, actually, after the whole entire point, if you want to stay a little bit longer, then do in free follow me on Twitter, because indeed there's something quite a bit. On Twitch, actually, no new streams go live, new streams I do as well. And also, after that whole entire point, actually want to stay a bit longer, I actually don't have a Twitter account. Doing free also Discord server. Discord doesn't tell you new streams go live, new streams I do as well. But until next episode 20 of JoJo Part 5, we actually might in free see the big boy himself in person, in flesh, and not completely disappeared because he has that much swag. Well, I'll see you guys then. Bye for now.